guys, what's up? My name is Tess. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm an esthetician and I just wanted to film a quick little video to tell you guys how to wash your face properly. Maybe this applies to you or helps you to inform your clients how to properly cleanse your skin. So let's get started. The first thing you always want to do is wash your hands. So preferably you can use an antibacterial soap, but I would spend like 30 to 60 seconds really washing your hands. I like to use warmer water just to make sure my hands are really clean. I get the wrists, under the nails. Make sure your hands are just free of bacteria so you can get down to business. A few options for removing your makeup. I think this is a step where a lot of people go awry because there's so many thick cleansing balms on the market that are going to clog your pores and leave a residue on your skin. Most cleansers that are oil cleansers, or especially the thick balms, leave a residue and don't rinse completely clean. So I have a couple options. I use a makeup remover. This is one by Paula's Choice. I like it because it is fragrance free and alcohol free, as well as oil free. I just apply this to a cotton round. If I was wearing a lot of mascara, I like to just gently press it down on my eye, hold it for a few seconds so it can kind of remove mascara. You can just use this anywhere you have makeup on to make sure it's completely off. We never want to go to sleep in our makeup on, or even just with a little bit of a residue, because it can age you over time. Scary, I know. Makeup is off. My eyes, sometimes I like to use a makeup eraser if I have like a full face of foundation. These are incredible. These are like one of the best things you can have. I really don't like a makeup wipe. I know they're super easy, popular, and they've been around forever, and that's just kind of, I think, the default for a lot of people. These are such a great alternative, and what you do is just wet it. You don't even need any product, and you just apply it to your face, and the little microfibers will remove your makeup. I wish I had makeup on so I could prove it to you guys, but I'd say just get one and try it out for yourself. They're amazing. They even remove waterproof mascara. They're incredible. And that way you don't even need something like an oil balm that, especially if you are acneic, could potentially cause some breakouts or even just make you a little bit more oily. So I like to use the makeup eraser. If you don't have that, I'd say a nice alternative would be just a warm washcloth. So I would get this nice and warm. And this is actually the first step when I give a facial, is just applying a warm washcloth. It helps soften the skin. You just want to make sure you're not using one that's too abrasive. So a really nice alternative is actually the ones that are made for babies. They're really gentle. And you want to make sure you use a clean one every time. So after you use it, just go ahead and wash it. After I have applied a warm washcloth, I like to do a first and a second cleanse. This is one option I'm using right now. It's a gentle cleansing milk by Rejuvi, which is a professional skincare line. It's really nice and gentle on the skin, non-stripping. If you are super dry or have mature skin, this could even be your everyday cleanser. So I am just applying it to the skin, and I'm going in circular motions. I like to include my neck, and you're just making sure you are not tugging or pulling on the skin. And I like to spend 60 seconds doing each of my cleanses. And I like to really work around the T-zone. Water's dripping down my wrist, that's my pet peeve. But just make sure you're really massaging it in. And some areas I think that often get skipped are the top of the forehead right here. So if it helps you to put your hair back, That's really important. A lot of people break out around the hairline because they don't want to get their hair wet. And I think there's a trend of us washing our hair less frequently, so that way it tends to get a lot of buildup from hair care products. You want to keep your hair and your skin as separate as possible. So cleansing the forehead is really important. And I think if you can count to 60 seconds, that ensures you're really getting a thorough cleanse. You want to get under the fine facial hair we all have and just do those massage movements that help drain the lymph as well and loosen all the dirt and debris from the skin. Now that my first cleanse is done, we can really get down into it. I think the first cleanse is important for dissolving sunscreen, any leftover makeup, kind of just that outer residue. Your actual cleanse is going to actually help remove dirt, oil, and kind of actually reach that top layer of skin once you've moved past the makeup or whatever is on the skin before. I like to use a cleansing tool. I think it just helps to ensure your cleanse is really thorough. This helps to drain lymph and toxins, and it also, again, gets under the fine facial hair, has these little microfibers, so it's not exfoliation, it's just a very gentle cleanse. I'm dripping on my sweatpants. A Clarisonic is another alternative. I think those are great too. You just want to make sure you have one that's not too abrasive, and I would clean it after each use with an antibacterial soap. I kind of prefer the Foreo for at-home use because it stays clean, so there's less risk of bacteria sitting on it. And this thing is amazing. I travel with it. You don't need to charge it often, and you don't need to replace the brush head, so I think over time it is more economical than the Clarisonic for at-home use. And I think just one of the best aspects of a tool like this is it really enables you to do that thorough cleanse. I think when we're just cleansing our skin with our hands, we tend to just kind of rush through it. It's especially at the end of the day, it's like you just want to get it over with and climb into bed. I think having a tool like this, the timed aspect, just letting you know when your cleanse is complete, is really helpful in case you don't want to be counting in your head. But I'm a big fan of this tool, and massage is so important for the face. So you get that added element of lymph and toxin drainage, and you can also use the other side for massage. And I think it really helps get in the T-zone. I think just focusing on those areas that get missed is one of my biggest tips. A lot of people, especially women, tend to break out around their jawline right here. So getting under there is really important, and you don't need to apply hard pressure when you are using this tool. It does all the work on its own, so you are just gently kind of maneuvering it around the face. You can also download the app that comes with it. I don't have it, I don't use it, but you can use the app and it will tell you when to move to certain areas of the face. So I'm such a big fan of this tool. It's really changed my skin in terms of just getting it really clean. I think the cleanse is the foundation of the routine. So you want to make sure you're not using something that's too harsh. For my second cleanse, I use the Dermaplus chamomile cleanser. This is the medical spa I work at, and professional products are also one of my biggest tips for cleansing your skin, because this is going to make sure you're not using anything that's going to strip the barrier and compromise your skin. This one has aloe and chamomile, so it's really soothing and mild. Your skin shouldn't feel squeaky clean after. That would be a sign that your cleanser is too harsh or you are overwashing, which is a big no-no. Just want to make sure our skin feels soft and supple and clean after cleansing, but not squeaky and tight. And another tip is to make sure your water is not too hot, because that promotes dehydration. So my water is kind of lukewarm to cool. One of the most important things you can do is make sure you're using a clean towel. It doesn't have to be totally a fresh towel every time you wash your face, but I like to keep my body towel separate from the towel I use on my face, and I'm just gently patting it dry. And there's so many sides of this towel, so you can kind of work your way around and just make sure you are generally cleaning your towels pretty often. Question I get a lot of times is, can I wash my face twice a day, morning and nighttime? Should I just cleanse at night? If you had to pick between the two, I would say a nighttime cleanse is most important because you're going to have all that dirt and debris from the day on your skin, as well as makeup products, sunscreen, all that. So never go to bed without washing your face. I think a morning cleanse is important to remove any exfoliating products from the night before, and just give yourself a fresh canvas to put new products on so they're not mixing together and causing any reactions. If you feel like your skin is too dry and tight after cleansing morning and night, you might be using something that is too harsh for the skin. So you may want to reevaluate your cleanser and make sure it's pH balanced and very gentle. Hey guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helped and you guys feel fresh and clean. All right, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.